Hello and welcome to this, the channel's first ever Halloween special. Anyway, today I will be sharing with you 20 of the most beautiful actresses to have appeared in scary movies or on ghoulish television sitcoms. There's a fair bit of nostalgia here and you won't agree with them all, but it's just a bit of fun, so I hope you enjoy it. So in 20th, I've gone with husky-voiced Adrienne Barbeau for her role as DJ Stevie Wayne in 1980 horror movie The Fog. All you need when the weather's terrible outside is a load of dead, vengeful pirates on your case. Typical, innit? She starred in The Addams Family as Morticia Addams between 1964 and 66. In 19th is Carolyn Jones. In my opinion, the Addams Family couldn't rival the Munsters. The same can't be said for this classic beauty. Hammer horror legend Caroline Munro explodes into 18th spot. The perfect damsel in distress who tantalised us in such movies as Dracula AD 1972 and Captain Kronos Vampire Hunter. The cleavage alone is worth a cult following if you ask me. A Munsters legend next. No, it's not Yvonne De Carlo. In 17th, it's Pat Priest, who played the delightful Marilyn Munster. Well, every family's got the black sheep, haven't they? The Omen is one of the most frightening films of all time, but Damien's mum, played by American beauty Lee Remick, offers some respite from the devilish doings of the boy with the 666 on his head. She's absolutely gorgeous. Famous for playing Superman's love interest Lois Lane, Margot Kidder is 15th for her role in cult horror classic The Amityville Horror, where she played Kathy Lutz. Whether it's all an hoax or not, still a brilliant movie. In 14th is Cassandra Peterson, who tried to burst out of her own clothing as Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. A natural redhead, she pulled off that gothic look fantastically, and she's a bona fide 80s legend. Unlucky for some but not for us, it's Britt Ekland in 13th spot. The Wicker Man is a bit hit and miss for some scary movie fans. Something the Swedish stun gun certainly wasn't. In 12th is Megan Fox. This modern beauty would get onto most lists, but it's for her starring role in Jennifer's Body that she makes this one. Allegedly, some scenes aren't too far away from reality in the Fox household. Well, you can't have it all, can you? Iconic Alfred Hitchcock movie Psycho introduced us to Janet Leigh and one of the most famous scenes in scary movie history. There's absolutely no way I could have left her off this list. She's 11th. I've popped Winona Ryder into 10th because of the sheer number of gothic roles and movies that she's appeared in. Stranger Things, Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice. Oh, and she's looking pretty fine nowadays too. I know what you did last summer? Well, I can't remember what I did yesterday, so you're doing well there, pal. In 9th is the beautiful Jennifer Love Hewitt, who played Julie James in the 90s horror series. Sticking with 1990s horror shows, if it can be described as such, in 8th is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or Sarah Michelle Gellar. When she wasn't slaying vampires, she was slaying hearts. Your lucky number 7 is flame-haired beauty Deborah Kerr, who played the starring role of Miss Giddens in 1961 psychological horror The Innocents. Classic beauty at its best. Halle Berry is famous for her endless roles, all of which include her looking jaw-dropping. She makes this list in 6th for her role in 2003's Gothica, and as always, she was effortlessly stunning. It's going to sound harsh, but she makes this list because of her stunning body and not her looks. Halloween horror legend Jamie Lee Curtis is 5th. What's that old saying about fireplaces and mantelpieces? Yorkshire-born beauty Veronica Carlson is fourth. Famed for her hammer horror roles in such movies as 1970's The Horror of Frankenstein and 1975's The Ghoul, she is simply a must for any horror hottie list. And she's from Yorkshire, just like me, so she gets extra points. In third, I'm going with elegant British stunner Emily Blunt for her role in the Quiet Place films. The scene where she has to give birth in silence to keep the monsters at bay is brilliant, if not impossible. Although I am saying my wife gave it a good go with my children. Tough as old boots, these English girls, telling you. The role of Lily Munster reignited her career. My second place choice is Canadian siren and Hollywood icon Yvonne De Carlo. Those Romany gypsy good looks just turn you to jelly. And finally, my number one on this list of Halloween hotties is Kate Beckinsale for her role as Celine in the brilliant Underworld franchise. Not bad at all.